Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Holy Jesus, you guys are here. Hi, everybody. Pop this bad boy out. Do, 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 do. I don't want top chat. Boop, boop, doop, doop, doop. Do, 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 do. Annie with an L, not Annie with a P. I don't get the joke, but hi. It's just the first one I saw. Hello, everybody. Long time no see. I was on time this time. On time because I was recording. Trying to get the chat up. Josh. I'm trying to train him. So I thought we'd watch some Glitter and Lasers. I'm joking. I'm joking. Completely joking. There's my chat. Yes. Yes. Ah, there we go. Need that. Can I shove this over here? Nah, that'll cover him up, won't it? Well, I'll just have to live over here then. Cat spotted. Cat confirmed. Ah, everything's moving. All right. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Clancy. Clancy. I'm sorry, guys. I can't talk today. Clancy. Hello, Alice. Hello, Emo. Hello, I learned to save the wrong species. Hello, Horse and Rider Wellness, who has amazing pictures, by the way. Hello, Hedgehog. Hello, Common Sense. I like Common Sense. Common Sense comes in here and does all the things I always forget to do. Hello, Brioche. Hello, Fandama. Pandu. Shadow Prince. Alona. Raven Mare. That's a good one. Hello, Alexi. Hello, Anna. I think I already said that. Susan. Evgena? Hello, Beachy. Hello, Carrie. Land Designer. Textbook Committee. Bunny Milk. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. Sinful Puritan. Abby. Faithful Duo. Shayna. Joanna. Who else? Smug and Smarmy's here. Good lord. Hello, everyone. Let's go. I am in the middle of recording a reaction and talk about it's over. But your husband? Oh, no. I am not a psychiatrist, though. I am barely an anthropologist. Oh, Hellfire snuck in. I didn't see you. Oh, there you are. Oh, Bunny Milk. That's a great name. Groovy Bobby. Melbourne. Melbourne's in France? Alright, I do have a new camera. If we have camera issues, I have the backup camera. So, you know, I'm just putting it out there that there might be a problem. I'm hoping there will not be. It does look cozy. This is the best I can get out of him, so. He's a good boy. He's earning his kibble over here. How high do the scales go on bariatric hospital beds? Well, apparently not over 1,000, so. Well, alright, so here's the deal with the Amber and Tommy thing, because I figure let's just get started. I think I have some opinions that are not going to line up with everybody else's, so I hope people aren't, like, too mad. Mostly it's along the lines of, like, the whole, Tommy going to usher Amber off the mortal coil. Amber's doing that on her own. I don't think Tommy would have helped her not do it, but I don't think Tommy would have, like... It's not like Tommy was gonna... Well, maybe. it's not like Tommy was force feeding her, right? Same thing with Tommy's ex, who unfortunately is no longer with us. I was reading over the posts because I did end up on the farms, and I was reading the posts that Tommy's ex was posting when Tommy was still called Willow. And first off, the posts made it sound like Willow was actually encouraging the ex to lose weight, quotation marks, so that they could live longer. Because I mean, 1,040 pounds is wow, props. The other end of that is, I'm not saying that Tommy was actually trying to help the partner lose weight. I'm just saying Tommy sounded like they were saying they wanted the partner to lose weight. The other end of that is the partner was very adamant about the fact that they were the one eating themselves into a grave. So that's pretty much the only thing I have there. I don't think Tommy is like a Black Widow, if you will, maybe, but probably not. However, I don't think Tommy would have helped the situation in any way, shape, or form. So we're all on the same page there. Yeah, Amber doesn't need help. But I don't think Tommy was gonna, like, be the nail in the coffin, if one will. Amber's inability to do anything to help herself is the nail in said coffin. And this is an argument I saw on the farms, so I'm not the only person who's having this discussion within my own head. Oh, you saw a stray husky. Free dog! Is there a dog distribution system like there's a cat distribution system? You feel like Tommy would have sped it up? Yeah, I think Sinful Puritan, yeah, I think that's pretty much how that would have ended up. Yeah, Amber chooses not to get help. But oh yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's disagreeing that Tommy would not have been helpful in this situation whatsoever. Oh, the other thing, is Tommy there? I talk about this in the early part of the video, which I'll try to have up tonight, but there's a possibility that Amber was just doing one of those things where, you know, you're talking about someone or something that isn't in the room with you, but is like a distance away. And so you're like, oh yeah, you know, Portugal or France, you know, the Olympics are happening in France. France is not in the room with me, right? I'm just gesturing away and looking away from myself because France is somewhere not near me, kind of a thing. That is something that people do. I was keeping track of Amber's eye movements throughout that. I can't 100% say that she looked over in that direction more often than she normally does. I will be paying attention to some of her older videos here in a second to see. But it did kind of feel like when she was looking in that direction that her eyes were going to the same point, which again, could just be every time she looked in that direction, there was a focal point that her eyes drifted to. She could have had a picture of Tommy over there. It could just be a dot on the wall that she likes to look at. But it could also very easily have been that there was somebody standing over there. So my point is we don't know one way or the other. Tommy is a giant ass red flag. The Alexis Tommy connection, I'm not sold on it, but I think it's an interesting connection. There's going to be, the thing with this discussion is there's going to be a lot of speculating because there's a lot of stuff we can't confirm just from stuff. So we can speculate a lot, but as far as like nailing things down, we can nail down that Tommy is a feeder because Tommy is on a feeder dating site. So that is not up for debate. That has been confirmed. We can confirm that Tommy's ex-partner was massive, not being mean, and that she did pass away from complications of her obesity. And we know that Tommy likes big women. As far as like the rest of it, I don't know if there's been a confirmation that Alexis and Tommy are buddies. But it's an interesting theory. If Tommy was there, that's kind of creepy. My thing with Tommy is Tommy's got a whole ass life back where they're from. So I don't see why Tommy would be there at this point. It's like, that'd be like a whole week at this point, right? Well, Ruby Skies, though, Jade was in the room with Amber several times when when Amber was filming shit, talking about Jade, so. I learned to save the wrong species. I get the stumble, and I understand why people think that. I do. But I'm not, I don't know. I won't be surprised if Tommy is there. I just think it's strange that Tommy would still be there. It's just a lot of time for Tommy to be there, given that Tommy has a job, Tommy has a family, Tommy has a house, Tommy has a mortgage. You know, I'm not saying people can't take a week off to go take a vacation. Lots of people do it. I just think it's kind of strange. Yeah, just Jamie. Tommy can't move in with her. Couldn't move in with the late girlfriend. Where did the late girlfriend live? I don't remember. Because she can't leave the state because of her custody of her daughter. Do not claim. Yeah, I mean, people seem to be kind of split like I am. They're either convinced that she's there or they're convinced that she's not there. And then there's some people like me who are like, maybe? She's your team. She's a nurse. I don't know if she works in a nursing home. What are you talking about, Ilona? This brick wall is... Oops. Oh, no. Don't get up. It's a good boy. So... Now, something I'm going to talk about in the video that I haven't talked about yet, but we can talk about here because this is 100% me just thinking out loud. So please don't take this shit and run with it. However, because we're doing conspiracy theories over here. Does anybody remember when Amber was talking about how she had been talking to somebody, but it didn't work out because of complications? And we all thought it was Alexis. And that was in April. And April was the time when Tommy's ex passed. Anybody remember that? Timelines are kind of scary right now. Yeah, Godfrey, I think a lot of people... I think a lot of people are of the opinion that her and Tommy have not broken up. I'm not positive they've broken up. So, I don't know. No, this was before Valentine, Ava. There was a girl before Valentine. I see the delay. Yeah, there was a girl before Valentine. I don't know if that person ever got a nickname. But Ambi talked about it. And I don't know why I'm calling her Ambi this time, but I am. So... Oh, timelines are 100% a thing, Alexi. Yeah, and we all thought it was Alexis. But also, do you guys remember when Amber first moved into the apartment and she was getting plants and that lamp and she was getting gifts from somebody? And again, we all later thought that it might be Alexis. But she was getting gifts and notes from people almost immediately after she moved in. Which was in, what, October? Textbook committee, that would make more sense after being in love after one. It is Amber. She will fall in love that fast, but yes. Her license was converted to an RN and it expires in 2026. I would not be surprised. She's going to hate Wisconsin. Nothing wrong with Wisconsin. I just don't see her doing well in Wisconsin. Yeah, exactly, Sweet Bee. Tommy could be the girl she's been talking to since Kentucky because they called it off there for a while. And then Valentine came along. I'm not saying that, Danny. Yeah, Sinful Puritan. It could just honestly be that Tommy is a player and just liked having several people on the line, and then what happens happens, nature takes its course kind of a thing. But yeah, the snake plant, that's what have we seen the snake plant? Is it dead yet? You thought that I did too, common sense, and it very well could be Crystal sending stuff. Because she doesn't really talk about Crystal, but we know that they're still kind of on speaking terms-ish. That's true, she would be comfortable in the cold weather. Yeah, exactly, Femmarie. That's who I'm talking about. Hey, Buns! Hello! Sorry, Emo. That's what you get for having cheese curds. By the way, completely unrelated to everything, but I finally went to a restaurant the other day that serves poutine. And I didn't get it, but I'm kind of thinking about going back and getting some just to see what it's like. Why ALR gotta lie so much? I don't know, Susan. It's pathological. She also did this with Wifey. Yeah, when Wifey changed names, that Shadow Prince. Yeah. The problem with trying to pull this shit with Tommy is we all know what she looks like now. Would Tommy be a feeder without social media? Yeah, there were feeders before social media. Wait, what? Hang on. There's an AI summarization? What? Mammy, you said you don't think Alexis was there. I think she was on a video call and the laptop was viewing the room. She took screenshots. What are we talking about? Your chat froze. No! You don't like the look of Platoon. Platoon's part of my DNA. I know, Molly. The picture of it didn't look great either. But I do like cheese curds. I will say that. Quit trying to eat my burger. I know it smells delicious. I will eventually get around to eating it. Yeah, Ephemery, maybe Tommy is also like Amber and needs to have someone in the background. Yeah, I think that might be more what was happening. Amber's a serial monogamist, but Amber also likes to have people in the she always likes to have somebody in the back pocket kind of a thing. Yeah, either you might need to like for those of you in the chat, you might need to check and make sure your chat says live chat as opposed to top chat because the default is top chat and it won't show you everyone's comments. So it might make the conversation a little disjointed. Excuse me so much. Not all proteins are created equal. He does want my cheeseburger, yes. I have half of a cheeseburger here I made right before I went live, and I haven't eaten any of it, so it'll be nice and cold when I'm ready to eat it. Guys in your poutine talk. You think Tommy would be okay without showing off her feety? I don't know, because that might be part of the power play, Lizzie. Stop it. Oh, there we go. Tommy showing off the feety. It might be part of the power play. Because Tommy did take several of those pictures with Colleen herself, so... Yeah, just Jamie, like, by Chantel's backup sandwich. Yeah, Molly, I'm with you. Like, the cheese curds, it's the gravy and the fries. But, you know, sometimes the weirdest things combine together. Robin, Alexis is a girl that Amber was sort of kind of, we thought, talking to in between Valentine and Wifey. Actually, if he turns his back to you, it means he doesn't trust you guys, but he trusts me because he knows I won't attack him. Fool. Yes, Blink, we have been speculating about that as well. Anna, I'm not entirely sure we know Alexis is 100% connected with. Oh, no, wait. I read that wrong. Please ignore me. Alexis is Amber's friend. Yes. And has been posting, like, spicy TikToks and support, so. So, do you guys also remember this going back to the whole conspiracy that Alexis and Tommy are connected? Because I saw some of that chatter on, again, the farms. Um, Remember when Amber said she had some friends coming to visit and she put sheets on the couch for them and she was offline during that time? Do you guys remember that part too? Um, we all were again speculating that it was Ricky and Eric, but maybe, again, pure speculation on my part. Maybe it was Alexis and Tommy coming down from Wisconsin to visit. You know? Going to eat a French fry. Please don't judge me too much. French fry. And it is possible that it was just family sweetie. Wait, who's comparing being older to self-harm? What? I can't help that I'm old. Jane Fonda, I believe Alexis lives in Wisconsin. I'm not entirely positive on that. Sinful Puritan. Yeah, I still can't believe Ricky and Eric would be talking to Amber at this point. I really don't. My cat will eat these French fries whether they're dipped in juice or not. If I don't keep an eye on it, he will try to eat my food. Madison, Wisconsin is a wonderful place to go. I saw Weird Al live there. Good town, good town. See, I'm not entirely sure I'm willing to say that Alexis has, quote, victims. But it's not, she's not out there trying to save people either. Yeah, the radar ears never change. Ragnar. No, there he is. Twitchy ears. I've not seen I haven't seen anybody's reaction on this yet. I plan to watch those. I was actually thinking if you guys wanted to watch them nowish together, that might be fun. It would definitely give me something to rant about. I did see the title of Mr. Snowflake's most recent one, and I know that it's like an hour long. So, I will say that he and I are not necessarily eye to eye on some of this stuff, but we're probably closer to eye than we are not. That being said. When did I see Weird Al live there? It was the... Which tour was it? Mandatory Fun Tour. I went with my BFF. We took our partners with us and made everybody wear Hawaiian t-shirts. Yeah, we did. We did that. Alexa says she took a picture of Amber and Tommy. Well, so she was at least in the room with them. Yeah, I haven't seen Chikara's either. I haven't seen anybody's stuff, so. Not that one. Nope. What am I doing? That's an emote. Oh, excuse me. How do I... Okay, now I want this to go away. There we go. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. How do I start a poll? I forgot how to do that. Forgotten how to do that in like 24 hours, apparently. I don't want to chat as a subscriber. I own this chat. I saw that Chikara mentioned me again. I'm very flattered that she keeps mentioning me. Especially since I like watched her forever. This is kind of fun that somebody that I used to watch is watching me now. I still watch her. It's not like I stopped watching her or anything. Yeah, Sam's video this morning is why did it make you feel like a bad internet citizen? It's interesting that Sam would drop a video today talking about more people passing away in the fat acceptance community, considering Spanx Beluga and Tommy's ex were both members of fat acceptance. I don't know if they were both members of Health at Every Size, but they are both members of fat acceptance. So, has Colin agreed to it? I don't even think Colin's seen the video, so no. I'm sure Sam's video was good. I plan to watch it. Hey, chicken dropped in. Yeah, I think you can still call me TBD. It's fine. It's still my official online handle. Tiny Blue. All of my friends from I have two very long-term friends on the Discord where I started off as Tiny Blue Dancer, and so they both still refer to me as Tiny. He's a room tour just for me. Nobody else, just me. The woman in China didn't actually die? She didn't? Well, I haven't looked into it too much. Space whales. Did Spock come get you? Alright, go ahead, since I can't remember how to do a frickin' poll. I'm apparently an idiot. I literally can't remember how to do it. No, the Tiny Blue Dancer actually is kind of convoluted. I picked that name around the time when the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie came out, and I was doing ballet, and I got one of those mini bobbleheads of Yondu, and I had a tutu on it because I was doing ballet. Again, this is very convoluted. There's no real reason behind most of it. And so I named it Tiny Blue Dancer because the blue was Yondu and the dancer's the ballet, and he was a tiny little figure. So that's where TBD came from. They mixed a picture. So did someone actually die and they just have the wrong person? Hey, Greeneret slipped in. This is Bragnir. And he's like, what? Let me sleep, damn it. This is Bragnir. Yeah, he's just a little... I have it around here somewhere. It doesn't have the tutu anymore, but I have it around here somewhere. Anyway, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you want me to watch one of the other people's reactions to this. I don't really want to watch, I don't want to watch Karina's stuff, but addressing the rumors. Stiff. There's so many reactions to this already. Do people still watch Obese? I mean, I know he's a very popular channel, so obviously people are still watching Obese to Beast, but... Oh yeah, it's like a month ago she posted, "We broke up, I feel sick and going to a birthday party." Amber posted that when she broke up with Valentine. Scale stopped working. Sure. Roman numerals. What are the choices? Yeah, Karina's a lot sometimes. It's okay. I do watch her, just not a lot. Snowflake is doing a glitter. He back off! Glitter and Lasers is mine, damn it! Alright. I was thinking doing Snowflake, actually. I don't know if we'll get through the whole thing, but I figured I could watch some of it. I know he's put out a couple about her, about this whole debacle. Snowflake. Would help if I typed in Mr. Snowflake. Why does he get a check mark? God, I cannot with Boogie. Excuse me. Oh, that's upcoming. Okay, what's upcoming? Oh, that'll premiere right about when I'm done here, so that'll work out. Not that he needs me to advertise for him, but Mr. Snowflake's premiere is going to come out right when I'm done here, because I want to wrap up around 6, so. I think I need to go to his other channel. Is it Behind the Hood or something? Anna will never date, Meg. What did I miss? Yeah, it's kind of how I feel, Hellfire. Kind of like phoning it in right now. It's under the hood. I think that's going to get me the car podcast. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, this Amber and Tommy thoughts. I thought we could watch some of that. It's 44 minutes long. If you have an objection. So many Kermits. Yeah, I don't dislike Karina. She's just gotta take her one day. Colin will post his lipedema video. Yeah, that's funny. Ooh, the dentist. Yay. Fun times. Oh, hey! I am nothing but awful things, Mr. Snowflake. Nothing but awful things. Shiteful things. Is that a word? I have a huge viewing population that comes out of Britain. It's kind of surprising to me. Oh, Sweary Fairy's back. Yes, Mr. Snowflake's video is going to premiere. I will be wrapping up at 6, so you will all have no excuse. So there. Oh yeah, yeah. You leave Glitter and Lasers alone, Mister. Glitter and Lasers is mine. I don't care. I was actually wondering if you were ever going to do one on her. Let me know if you need anything. I have read her book. It is a thing. It is a thing that exists. All right. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. You guys think I could get away with time and a half or time and a quarter? We'll just time and a quarter for right now. But all the UK people. Well, I'm looking forward to it. She's not as train wreck. The thing with Glitter and Lasers is once you really start reading into her background and stuff, she's actually kind of sad. You can see where the sadness comes from and why she's so mad at the world, because like she had kind of a shit childhood. So just, you know, letting you know. All right, let's see. I don't know if you were here when I announced this, but I'm going to watch your Amber and Tommy thoughts a little bit, Mr. Snowflake, so just letting you know. Yes, it's a self-help book. It is definitely... No, I feel you. I can't watch people watch me, too, so... I did watch I watched the cynical dude watch me, though, but that's because he's fucking hilarious. Not that you're not funny, but... things I was going to say, but anyway. Yeah, if you don't want to read her book, Mr. Snowflake, the Glitter and Lazer's book, let me know, and I will be happy to send you my 2 cents. He's trying to leave anyway. Tom Harlock? Why do I know that name? Hey, Catherine. Yes, we are. We're currently discussing Anna's feminist self-help literature, yes. Very, very self-helpy. Very. Ah, thank you, Mr. Snowflake. Yeah. Yeah, hit me up in the DMs if you need anything. Yeah. Was Tom Harlan? Was that Spidey-Man? Oh, that's the new Spider-Man, right? No, cynical dude cannot rock a cardigan. That is true. I think if I saw I think if I saw the cynical dude in anything but a polo, I might question if that's the real man or not. He dropped a serious video. Is a... Oh, okay, never mind. That's not who I think it is. It's not the worst book in the world. It's just not a self-help book, and it's just not well written. I mean, I've read much worse. There is a mustache and a dog called Lily. What's he talking? I don't think I've seen the cynical dude one pop up in my feed yet. Oh, okay, never mind. Was Tom Harlock the one that made the video that Amber was kind of sort of reacting to and got offended and stopped watching? I don't blame her. I mean, I wouldn't watch reactions about me if I were Amber, but... Okay, that is him. Thank you, Common Sense. Thank you. Ah. Fun fact about Anna's book on audio, Anna reads it. And you will not recognize her voice at first because she's so... She has actually a very good reading voice. I did not believe it was her for the longest moment. And then... Oh, is he Wow, cynical dude doing true crime. That... I don't know, that could work? Hello, Brayley. Hello, Swear... I saw you. I have read V.C. Andrews. One book of V.C. Andrews. You'd rather run through the bushes naked than read Anna's book? It would totally depend on which type of bush. But anyway, alright, I think I've given Mr. Snowflake sufficient time to flee. However, I do appreciate that he dropped by. Hill Street Blues. Yes, Joanna? Yes, I see it. From what I remember of that show. Which type of bush? It would depend. Well, the cynical... You guys keep talking about the cynical guy, and I'm gonna go watch his video instead. Why was I reading the V.C. Andrews book? I think one of my friends in high school was, like, super into them. I know Amber reads them. I didn't think it was great. Melt away. I think he's gone. It's okay. Yuna, hello. Joanna, hello. Yeah, Nerfy's reacting to Anna's older videos. Well then, absolutely, Lilith. I am going to read the book over running through those damn bushes, because that's not going to happen. I've had to walk through those. They hurt. A lot. With clothes on. Alright. You guys crack me up. Hello. Sorry. Sam debunked the Chinese mukbanger? Okay. Flowers in the Attic. I think that's the one everybody's read because it got a movie made out of it. The book was better? I like this haircut. It looks good. Not that anyone should give two shits about my opinion of their hair. Hello, Janet. Again, I am speculating when I say these things because I can't prove any of it, but the timeline... The timeline does not look good. Yeah, what is her mother doing? Like, what? I can see if Tommy had met Mama Lynn, I could see Tommy kind of like, as the children will say, rizzed up Mama Lynn. I can see that happening, but like with all of this coming out, I guess if Mama Lynn's only consuming things through Amber, like Amber could probably dance around it, I guess, maybe convince her mom, but at the same time, not that I expect Mama Lynn to swoop in and like be a superhero or anything. I mean, in the end, Amber's still an adult and can still make her own decisions. But I don't know. I don't know. That's a good point. I forgot. I didn't forget, but the similarities between how, damn it, the similarities between Chantel being warned about Natter and Amber being warned about Tommy. At least Amber's not as bad as Chantel in that aspect, where if you tell Amber, no, don't do that, she won't just go do it out of spite, right? Where Chantel, if you want Chantel to do something, tell her not to do it, right? Chantel, don't go to the doctor, and she will go to the doctor out of spite. Amber's not quite that bad. Who the hell is me? Oh yeah, Sinful Puritan. I do think if Mama Lynn said something, was like, hey, don't do that, I do think Amber, because Amber's in love, you guys. Did she stop Ozempic before or after? That's the thing, Mushroom Tea. We don't know, because again, the timeline is... The timeline is really interesting. So... Smee is Chantel's mom? Oh, hey, thanks, Susan! Oh, Sweet Bee, Lilith, Lilith. Catherine, Angie, and Alice. Welcome to the interns. Mwah. The timeline is way sus. Alyssa, way sus. Yeah, thank you, Susan, so much. Alright, let's go back to this. This is gonna be one of those that I'm gonna have such a hard time getting through. We are gonna wrap up at 6 though, because I'm not gonna try to screw around with the premiere. Ziggy, set an alarm for 6 p.m. I should probably set that for 6:55 or 5:55. Ziggy, set an alarm for Ziggy. Set an alarm for 5:55 p.m. There we go. I'll wrap things up at 5:55, so when we get through, we get through. I don't know how much the kid's involved. I don't know how much the kid's involved. I don't know. Amber's never mentioned the child. I feel like Amber probably would have because Amber wants to be a mom so badly. So I don't know how much the kid is involved in all of this, or if the kid's involved in all of this. So I did see the pictures of the dad and the child. So I know both of them exist. So yeah, Renata, she's got a beautiful voice for narration. Did she though? Here's the thing though, like the Pauline, I think the girl's name was. They didn't live together. Tommy or Willow had to fly out to see the girl because that's what she mentioned a few times. I didn't watch the funeral video because I didn't want to. So she said something about them living together. I know she spoke at the funeral. Tommy spoke at, I believe it's Colleen's funeral. So it's Ziggy, Ziggy. Shush. He only responds when I don't want him to listen to me. Any other time, I have to scream at it. Amber's always said she's wanted to have a little girl, though, land designer. That's not new. I mean, maybe the coincidence is that she mentioned it again, but she's always mentioned that she wanted to have a little girl. Right up my nose. Anyway. What? Brioche? Speaking of joining cults, the Nightingale Oath and Nurses take is a little freaky but heartwarming? How long? They weren't together very long, chicken. Did they, though? How the hell did she get her ex to the zoo, land designer? The woman was bedbound. The woman was so big she was breaking the beds at the hospital, the bariatric beds. Her name is, I'm just JK. It's just I'm just referring to her as Tommy because that's how the Amberverse knows her. Ruby Skies. Yeah, exactly. What are we digging holes for, Lee? I can dig it. Oh my god, Alona, you're right. Jiminy Christmas. My bad. I'm a professional. Sorry, guys. I'm not backing it up, though. We're just gonna keep going like nothing happens. Can you guys hear it? Is it not? Oh, you can't hear it either, can you? Damn it. IR professional. All right, I guess we are starting it over. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Night. That was a day ago.
All right, we're back at the beginning. You guys are bad audience members. You did not yell at me. I had to read someone else's comment politely asking me if I was screen sharing or not. You are all just used to me rambling incoherently to myself about nothing, which I'm not really sure. I don't really know what that says. Bad audience. Doesn't say it's your fault. I just said I'm going to blame you. Anyway. You guys. I just thought you were getting us ready for it. No, I was actually listening to it. You guys crack me up. I'm terrible at this. I'm so sorry. All right.
Over on the second channel about Amber's.
We're watching it now.
Any opinions or interesting takes you have, let me know and I can read them out. Cheers, everyone. How insane is this all? I'm going to do a proper little documentary style video on the main channel about it all because I've been doing some digging.
You guys.
Interesting. But for now, we'll just do a little fun one on here. Will it be fun or will it be creepy and dark? I don't know. Let's have a look anyway.
No.
Right, first comment. Emily's girlfriend died.
I ask myself that daily, Molly. How do I know you exist? I am fully prepared for you all to just be the people behind my eyes. Exactly, Brosh. Blaming the audience is the trait of girl world.
Okay, maybe it is going to be a fun one. Emily's girlfriend died at the end of April. 2 months later, she's in Amber's DMs. I think she was in there a lot sooner.
That's where I was talking about the timeline being very, very sus.
I could be wrong, but we'll explore that in the main channel. The flags aren't red, they're on fire. Amber is so desperate to be loved that she wants to make us the bad guys for calling
Lee. I feel called out.
the fire department. Good line.
Ooh, what was that?
I hope her mother is talking some sense into her. I doubt it. I doubt the mother is talking any sense into her. I find it weird.
Need him to be louder, you said? All right, type from this point forward, type a 1 if the audio is good for Mr. Snowflake. I know you can hear me.
I find it similar to Foodie, where Foodie hates the audience for warning her about Dom. But it's the haters who are more concerned than the people in Foodie's life. I don't know what the people in Amber's life. Maybe the mum is concerned. Maybe Alexis is concerned. She isn't. We'll get to that. But yeah, the haters being on Amber's side.
This is the one that's newest on his Under the Hood channel. Ooh, smug. But he is going to premiere something at 6, so we'll be done by then. But yeah, this is where I was mentioning how, like, the coincidence between Chantel and Nader, whatever the hell his name was, and Amber and Tommy, where people were warning Chantel not to date Nader, and you're a millennial, you used to be Dave. That's fair. And most people don't know my generation exists, sweary, so it's fine. I'm really just a ghost.
I think it's interesting. I'm horrified that a child is involved. Yeah, I didn't mention this before, but everybody knows now. Tommy, yeah, as a kid. The child recently lost a stepmom. Now Emily is together with Amber, who could pass at any time. Oh, that's a good point. Who could pass at
Yeah, this is me talking about the kid.
any time due to obesity. There's a lot of trauma for a child. That's a great shout. See, I didn't even think of that. I was talking about it last night. I thought it was very poor parenting to let the kid get to know the 1,000-pound woman.
Exactly, Molly.
I won't say her name, everybody knows her name now. The woman who died. I thought it was really terrible parenting to introduce them, let them have some sort of relationship, when that woman can die at any minute, like this person saying about Amber. But that's a great shout, yeah, of course. Amber, we're all expecting Amber to die well before her time. And she might, and that kid might still be a kid, and that'll be 2 people in her life. Being a kid who've died. So, shocking.
Tommy's the bio mom.
Parenting from Tommy. I think that's the thing I'm most horrified about. Like, your main job as a parent, I'm getting all preachy now, is to protect your kid. Above everything else, your main job is protect my child. Make them happy, the main thing is, number 1, protect my kid. And if you're giving them trauma from This partner's died because she was £1,000, which you helped get there. And now Amber, really disgusting parenting. To me, it's just crazy that Amber acknowledged.
Yeah, sorry, I've got I made myself some food before I went live, and then didn't eat any of it. So I'm slowly picking at my fries. So sorry about that, but I'm hungry.
That Tommy had a previous girlfriend. So Amber knows that Tommy's previous partner died and then moved on quickly. I think she knew we'll get to. But yeah, that's a good point. Yet still has the audacity to say that Tommy is the love of her life. I've been doing victims. She said the same stuff about Crystal, Destiny. No doubt says the same stuff about.
Ow. Stabby McMeth mouth. I like that. Oh, we haven't been looped in with the boomers yet. No, there's just some... We're not going to get into the generational bullshit right now, because it's just bullshit, but...
Back, but I haven't got to that yet. It's just insane, and for her to also say that Tommy is just into bigger girls, like she was over £1,000. I didn't know a human being could be over £1,000. I think somebody said it a few weeks or months ago, mentioned somebody over £1,000, and it blew me mind. But yeah, over £1,000. There was just so much to unpack and digest. It's insane. Yeah, it's not just I like bigger girls or...
I like big... Well, you know what? That was funny before that, but whatever.
It's not just a preference. I like tall girls, short girls, bigger girls, thinner girls. It's something a lot darker, isn't it? Yeah. And you say I knew people would have more interesting takes than me. This is why I asked, because I thought, oh, I want to talk about it. But all I'm going to say is, it's awful. So people have... It's nice hearing other people's takes. So many red flags with the new girlfriend, but Pookie is happy to ignore them, to have another live-in carer, chauffeur, maid, personal chef.
As far as people watching Snowflake's thing that comes out at 6 early, it's probably because they were on the Patreon or they're members. Snowflake actually knows how to take care of his members. I know, I'm a terrible person.
So many red flags. It's a good shout. I don't think she sees them as red flags. I watched, Jade's Speculation Station this morning, and she played a clip of Amber saying she sees red flags but ignores them or makes excuses for them, and I think that's what we're having here. Even if she watches the video I release on the main channel in a day or two, with everything in there, all the disgusting stuff, even if she sees everything that she didn't quite know, she'll still make excuses. But I think Amber truly has made peace with the fact that she's never going to lose weight. Up until recently, I thought she wanted to lose weight, but yeah, she doesn't want to lose weight. It took everybody knew it takes me longer.
Amber has no interest in losing weight, period. Amber's like Anna. She has no interest in losing weight, but if she woke up skinny one day, she wouldn't be upset about it.
To get there than everybody watching. But I'm with everybody now. She doesn't want to lose the weight. Yeah. Nor does she want to. Nor does she want to. Don't want to turn it to Sean Connery. And that for most potential girlfriends, they're going to expect that of her. I wouldn't be surprised if she fully knows Slommy. I forget why people are calling her Slommy. Somebody said last night in the live and I forgot. Slommy is a feeder. She knows exactly what's happening there. Slommy is a feeder and just wants a loving relationship that allows to literally eat herself to death and be loved and worshipped for the huge body until the last bite. I agree with that. I don't know, a few months ago I wouldn't have agreed with that. I do now. Again, doing Victims of an Empath Destiny. When Destiny says, come on, don't do that, be healthy, she gets mad at it like she did with Crystal. Same with Casey. Same with Beck. So she does want somebody to go do what you want, which is fine. I had a bit of sympathy for Amber when this first came out. I was like, oh, I don't like the woman, but I don't want to see her. I don't want this to happen. But the way she's reacted has made me... It's a bit like Boogie with the cancer stuff. I wasn't on his side, but I thought, well, maybe he can come back from it. I don't know.
I have pity for Boogie because Boogie is not playing with a full deck, and all of those guys on the Lol Cow podcast are 100% taking advantage of that. And that's about where my sympathy ends. I don't think he's like the worst person on the planet, but he's certainly not one of the best, so... You may hear an alarm playing, but that's fine. It'll stop in a minute. But Amber wasn't technically taking up the GLP resources. Amber was using a compound from a third-hand pharmacy, so it wasn't technically GLP-1. It was like an off brand.
Probably not, but he's going to come back from it at some point.
You
And I'm still going to hate him forever. But then his reaction when he came back on the live doubled down, and it just made me go, oh, why am I even trying to be nice? I want just, yeah, ridiculous. I have no sympathy for Amber. Oh, there you go. I have no sympathy for Amber. She has repeatedly put herself in a dangerous situation. That's true. And actually, the girlfriend Tommy, she doesn't know Amber. So to invite her, which is what it sounds like, if it's true, I think it is, to invite her to come and live with her, if that's what's happening, when she has a kid, to invite this stranger into your house who you've met once. Oh, come and live here, come and stay here, come and meet me kid. Again, number one job, protect your kid. She's not doing that. Isn't it amazing? We've seen, I don't know how many, 10 seconds or whatever it was of her, and she's the most hated character in the Amberverse now. Rightly so. But it's fascinating. Yeah. She's strangers in her home, and lucky for her, they became her victim instead of the other way around. However, this time, if she remains in denial and stubborn, then she will finally earn that victim card when she dies. A lot of people are expecting death soon, which makes sense, because, yeah. Everyone warned Amber, now it's all on her, whatever happens. Good point, she's seen all the comments, even though she stopped the comments. She's seeing what people are saying.
Did she lock the comments on the other one, too? I mean, it'd be weird if she didn't. Yeah, comments are turned off. It'd be funny if she left the comments turned off on all of her videos going forward. I do think that Amber should just get off the internet. Like, period. Just stop. Just leave the internet. Just... So. That's my opinion on the matter.
And I've no doubt she's watching every video about it on Jade Speculation, Geordie, Zachary. I like Zachary's thumbnail. He had himself with the eyebrows. Off Tommy, I thought that was funny. Yeah, I think she'll watch every video about it to see what's happening, what people are thinking. I don't mind if... I was going to say I hope she watches the main one on the Snowflake channel hopefully in a few days, because that's going to have everything in. But if she doesn't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she sees all the evidence that everybody else is going to see. It doesn't matter, does it? It's not going to change. Deep down, I don't think Girl wants anything bad to happen. Oh, sorry. Deep down...
Tommy is 33. Mara. So I was like, well, at least she's in her 30s.
Down, I don't think Girl World wants anything bad to happen to her. The majority are on her side. Even everybody who hates her
Curvey
doesn't want this happening to her. I don't think I've ever seen support for Amber like that since I've been following, because I've only been following for 2 years.
The funny thing is Amber doesn't see this as support. She sees it as, like, sabotage. I don't know, man. I think if I think... Blah, blah, blah. Because I'm not an idiot, I feel like if for whatever reason I came on here and was like, hey guys, here's my new partner, and like 90% of the comments that I get are, hey, by the way, he's a serial killer, I would be like, I might want to look into that. Might be something I might want to look into. You know, I just feel like I would do that. But again, like, I also don't have an audience that's nasty to me more times than not, so I get why she might be resistant to it, and sorry for the dirty pause there, but at the same time, it's just like, everybody? Like, I can see if like 2 or 3 people did it, and you're just like, you're just being an asshole, but like, everybody? Anyway.
Years. I don't think I've seen support like this. We just wanted to wake the F up and stop being so desperate. It's never going to happen.
She's just got a baby face. Mara.
Because
I mean, 33 is not that old. Wait, that makes them both the same age. Yeah, because date of birth for her is 1991, I think is what I saw. Pulling up a calculator, hang on. And that I'm going to learn to use the calculator. Minus 2024. Yeah, 33. So she's the same age as Amber. And if that doesn't tell you how obesity ages you, nothing will. Oh, wow, Molly. Well, that's weird. And probably not fun. I think the difference there, Molly, would be that I assume your dad can prove he's not a serial killer. I would hope. Hello, Kiwi. The millennial eyebrows. Guys.
Because if she does break up with Tommy, what's her options? Pretty slim. Poor choice of words. It is, it's pretty slim, isn't it? She can't just go out and meet anybody, go out at a bar or whatever. She has to meet people online, so that narrows it down. A lot of people know what her personality's like, that narrows it down. A lot of people, her appearance will put many people, so she hasn't got a big...
Well, other than the sleep, Dev, you've got me. Sunscreen and K-beauty products.
...pool to choose from. So it's Tommy or nobody, or Tommy and somebody else who's a bit... crackers. The girlfriend is a newly registered nurse. I heard this. I wasn't sure if it was true, but it looks like it is true. Yeah, nurse doing this as well. Strange. Really strange. And has a small daughter. Amber is probably moving in, that's what it sounds like. So I assume the girlfriend is going to be her full-time care... Oh yeah, she's going to have to look after the kid. And Amber.
See, here's the thing. Like, this is all speculation. It's interesting. I guess it wouldn't be, like, surprising. But to say that this is definitely what's going to happen... I just want people to be cautious about this kind of stuff because I don't want people to... Even the stuff that I've been speculating about, I've been very clear that I'm just speculating, right? Even with the timeline thing, it's just speculation. It's interesting. If it's true, it's spooky as hell. But I guess we'll find out if Amber moves to Wisconsin. But just to assume that that's what's going to happen because of X, Y, and Z... That's a whole other story, but I don't know. I laugh. I cackle like a witch.
I can imagine Amber getting jealous and annoyed. Can drive me here? I can't. I've got to look after my kid. Oh, I can see her getting annoyed and jealous, but that's just speculation. But so I assume the girlfriend's going to... And in the US, you get benefits for that. I think you do here as well. You can be a carer and get paid for it, yeah. So that's a whole recipe for disaster. That poor girl having a mom who drags these people into her life. Yeah. Yeah, poor kid. At Kiwi, it was Kiwi Farms who broke all this, so... Yeah, all Kiwi Farms, well done. At Kiwi Farms, there's a lot of info, and there's a new subreddit. Tommy Salami. Alright, I didn't know that. Tommy's last girlfriend died 3 months ago.
That subreddit's not there anymore, as far as I understand. Neither is the Amberverse one.
So she was 900 plus. Tommy is a feeder, yeah. And I just watched the video on live last night of Amber saying she's definitely not a feeder. I don't know if... Did she know she was a feeder? I don't think she fully knew the extent. But
Tommy's definitely a feeder. That one we can confirm.
she will soon.
There are no questions there. Not only is Tommy a feeder, she's on the feeder dating site. I don't know if she's still on the feeder dating site, but that's where she and her ex met. Because her ex had a hashtag that was Phoebe Love Stories, which is what got me looking up what Phoebe was. There's a dating website for everybody. And the two of them, well, the girlfriend, the ex, the deceased girlfriend, she wrote about it a lot on her social medias. And when they got together, they had a couples account, apparently, where they discussed their particular relationship. So Slami's just the name that they're calling Tommy, and it's just name calling. Hey, garlic breath and farts, you're back. Ooh, that'd be interesting, Smug and Smarmy. Tommy actually controlling Amber with food. That would be interesting. Discussing things with your sewing machine. You know, sometimes the sewing machine listens. Do we think Tommy's red flags outweigh Amber's red flags? I think their red flags overlap nicely. Mad TV skit about porn names. DG says, at least this whole debacle might dissuade other nefarious chasers from preying on ALR or make them cover their tracks better. Somebody on the farm said that you know, the feeder, the lesbian feeder community is incredibly small, which I imagine it probably is. So I don't know if anybody will even give it a shot. Like, Amber's not. I don't know. I was gonna say Amber's not that attractive of a mark, but attractive enough that Tommy thought that she could pull it off. We talk to inanimate objects here. Yeah, Mike misguided. We just had a Mama Lynn moment. Yeah, but the thing here, and yes, this is why I'm like, you know, keep your skeptic hats on, you know, take everything with grains of salt here. But also, like, some of this stuff has been confirmed. So. Oh, things like a feeder dating site?
Shh, let it happen. Somebody with less sympathy than the majority.
Oh, look who's there! Who might that be? I see you.
I think she was aware Tommy's a feeder. I think so. But we'll say. But was hoping no one else would find out. That's a good point, yeah. Explains the Ozempic fall off. I think she would have quit anyway, but it adds to that, doesn't it? Yeah. Saw a photo of Tommy, old girlfriend, and her, Tommy, old girlfriend. Tommy had a hand on her stomach, yeah. It was giving me feeder vibes. Like she was proud to have made her stomach that big or something. Yeah.
Was that Tommy and her ex, or Tommy and Amber? What? Saw a photo. Oh, and the old girlfriend, okay.
Yeah, she was proud of getting her that big. And if she's added to that, which she has, if she's added to her dying, and then she's at the that's what I saw the funeral clip, and I just thought, F off, I did, because you've added to that, and now you're at the funeral going, oh, isn't this sad? Well, maybe you shouldn't have been feeding a cake on a deathbed for the last year. So yeah, to turn up at the funeral, oh, this is sad, isn't it? Yeah, what are you doing here? Like if I was the parent of the woman who died, and her feeder girlfriend rocks up, get lost, get out.
Here's the thing, though, like, they both were on the feeder site. So, we don't know if she officially stopped taking Ozempic, Joanna, but she did the whole dropping. And right now there's been so much drama with the new ex. Oh, you missed it, Hellfire. Your comment got highlighted. You're famous now. Lesbian seagull. Wow.
What a mad situation. I thought the Dom stuff was the craziest stuff I'll ever see, but this is right up there. This is just madness. And I've never really thought about feeders before. But we're all thinking about it now, and I'm learning lots. I'm learning lots of awful stuff. What are your thoughts on Tommy having a child? Oh, this is to me. What are your thoughts on Tommy having a child and Amber potentially becoming a mother figure? Oh, a mother figure to them. Good shout. Vile. Absolutely vile. Amber being in any sort of authority. That's what I was going to say. To a young girl. It's horrible. She shouldn't be an influence on anybody.
I will say, because again, I was on the farms. I will say that I did see a picture of the father and the daughter together. They look like they were at some school function for the kid. The kid does look very young. However, the child also looks very large. Now, large for her age, I guess I should say. Her dad is not thin either. And I've not seen a full body of Tommy, but I don't think Tommy's like svelte. So I think I guess my point is that the kid doesn't have any like great role models when it comes to like what a healthy body looks like, I guess.
Maybe she wouldn't be. Maybe the kid would go, okay, I don't want to be like that, because that's what other people do that's what the kids have done. I know kids who have done that, who see a horrible parent figure and think, okay, I'm never going to be like you. So maybe she would do it. But yeah, having Amber, it's awful. I've said it twice, I think, now. Your job is to protect your kid. You're not protecting your kid by inviting Amber into your home.
Ooh, Jane Fonda. No, I did not say that. I am not speculating that. No. Tommy isn't as big as everyone else. No. No, that is true. I didn't say she fed the father either. No. Guys, don't jump to conclusions like that. The dude is a big dude. He's also an adult. The little girl, you know, obese parents have obese children. That's just kind of how that works.
That's just selfish. I don't know why people... Oh, I'm going to get into a rant. I don't know why people have kids to then...
Oh, that's right, land designer. She is full body in that. And she is on the heavier side. The thing with being quote-unquote obese, though, is obese is a lot thinner than people think it is. Like, I am obese. I am medically obese. You can see my fat rolls, right? But a lot of people tell me I'm very, oh, you look average. I mean, I do. That's not the point.
Not give a crap, to not give a care. I see it all the time when I go shopping or when I go to my nana's, when I go to my mum's, and I see people and I see dads and I think, why are you a dad? You clearly don't care.
Well, obese parents have obese children not because of genetics. They have obese kids because they're obese. They eat. You don't get fat from just existing. You get fat from the food that you eat. And if you're feeding your kid the same food you're eating, your kid's going to get fat too. It's why fat people tend to have fat animals, because they overfeed their animals too. But not you. No. No. You're just a big boy. Even the vet said so. Yeah, exactly, Angie. They don't even if they weren't cooking healthy before, they're not going to start because of the kid, which is why everybody's terrified for Alexandra Rodriguez's kid.
So there's Tommy bringing Amber around. Moron. Absolute biggest moron.
Yes, Sanja. Amen.
Girl will. Tommy is married to Valentine. She is not. She's not. I mean, could be, but she's not. I rarely have anything positive to say about Amberlynn, because, face it, there's rarely anything positive. Yeah. She has proven herself a pretty terrible person over and over. I do think she's a victim of her upbringing. Yeah. And the result of negligent, drug-addicted parents. Yeah. But she's an adult. And she won't help herself. I think that's what a lot of people say, isn't it? Awful that you went through that, but now as an adult, come on. And again, I know people who've gone through...
I can see that my camera is fubbing up. I'm not entirely sure why. Like I said, new camera. It's warm. It's not hot. So, hey, Catsy, welcome to the interns. Mwahaha. You're roughly my size and then larger as a parent of a young child, but kept her slim to adulthood. You tend to be slim into your adulthood, though. I was actually a pretty skinny kid until I got into 6th grade, and then I had a very rough sixth grade year, and I gained pretty much all the weight I still have. And I just, kept it in proportion as I got older. Keep in mind, like, I stopped growing in height in, like 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade, so... Like, I hit 5 foot, and I stopped growing, so that's how that worked. I mean, this is where, honestly though, this is where the whole BMI discussion comes in and where people start getting pissy about it, is because, like, my BMI puts me in the obese category. Alright? But you get people who are built like me who get classified in the obese category because they're fucking obese. And they're like, I'm not obese! It's like, yes, you are. Sorry, but you are. And that's why people get pissy about the BMI, is because they don't like being told that they're fat, or that they're fatter than they think they are. Tough shit. Yeah, a lot of people gain their weight, either in or after college. Yeah, exactly, Sanja. Just because the weight's gone up, just because the size 16 is the average size now, does not mean that that's, like, good. It's not a positive thing. Are you guys not seeing the glitches? That's good. I am. It's only happened twice, so. Yeah, land designer. Hey, hey, you're taller than me by an inch. Alyssa, it's fine. I hope people don't dogpile Alyssa. It's fine. Look, I'm not calling out people who are obese. I'm just saying, like, fat acceptance people and health at every size people get irritated because, you know, people tell them that they're obese because of their BMI, and people are like, ah, and it's like, suck it up, buttercup. You did it to yourself. Anya J, in the US, size 16 is the average size right now. Freshman 15 forever. Nah, it's cool. I actually managed to not gain weight in college. I didn't lose any, but I didn't gain any either. Brioche. I mean, the average BMI's gone up too, Nikki Bear, but that doesn't mean it's not obese. You're old enough to start shrinking. Hey, Quirky. Yeah, Quirky very kindly put themselves out there as someone, if you have questions about said community that Tommy is a part of, direct questions to someone who has knowledge of said things. I don't, nor do I want it. No. I don't want any more of it than I'm going to have to learn to do these videos. You showed off your flying squirrel arms today? Well, good for you, fatty. God dang it, diary. Sorry. Oh, you know what you should do? Only because it would be really funny. Is, like, actually get tattoos. Don't listen to me. Actually get tattoos of, like, those little veins that are in actual wings. Tattooed onto it. So when you did this, it would actually look like wings. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me. Oh, Lord. Foodie's 5 foot even? I thought she was taller than me. I did not realize she was the same height. Yes, yes, the tiny blue crew. You are all famous here. Well, I mean, congratulations on the job, though, Quirky, so I don't... Is this yesterday's stream? No, this is a video he put out 14 hours ago, so yes, it was from yesterday, but it's not a stream. Give you the money and you're... No! Don't do it! I saw a sloth tattoo. That's kind of funny, actually. Roast chicken. Yeah, my healthy range is supposed to be at somewhere around 122, but well, we'll see about that. I'm not shooting for it, but I'm definitely shooting. I'm shooting to be down 30 some odd pounds. I think I don't have to quite shoot for 35 anymore. I think I have to shoot for like 32 or something like that. Berkey, if you haven't done a video on this exact topic recently, like within the last 4 days, you probably, I mean, if you want to, you should probably do it. It would probably perform pretty well. Just saying. Because you do have a lot of insight into this. Your tattoo is gaming related. I'm just saying, if you're gonna have, like, you know, flying squirrel and or bat wings because you've lost that much weight, and, you know, skin removal, well, we talked about that last time, it's not for everybody, and sometimes it takes a while. I'll just say it, have fun with it, you know? Anyway, get fins tattooed on it, so when you're swimming, you look like a shark. Anyway, I'm so sorry, just ignore me. Well, yeah, I mean, if you know your body fat percentage, it's probably better. Eat sweet potatoes, mushrooms, squash, and carrots. Haven't quite learned to love beets yet, glitched system, but I'm working on it. I don't hate them. Oh, bye, Stevie. Wait, somebody about a metaphysical store? Wait, come back. Talk to me about shiny rocks. Come back, come back. I have to leave in a minute and meet my friend at the metaphysical store. Touch all the shiny rocks for me. Yeah, some people, like, physically, their bodies feel like absolute shite if they gain too much weight. You have a calf on your calf. That's funny, Horseman Rider. See, watching these kind of videos gets us into interesting and important conversations. Garlic breath. Those are the best places, though, Rish. Bookstores with stuff in the bottom. Now we're just talking about beets. How do you know? Wait, I learned to save the wrong species. What? How do they differentiate between a female and a male phoenix? Beets with goat cheese does sound good. Especially pickled beets. Yeah, beets do taste like dirt, Cat. That's kind of my thing. Angie, go back and do your homework. Go finish your homework right now. Waist to height ratio is supposed to be good with the BMI. I mean, you can always go get a DEXA scan if you really want to be, like, super extra, but I mean, BMI works just fine, too. And, you know, hip to waist ratio, if you're obese, you're still going to be obese, so... British people don't know what beets are? What? FMI? What do you mean, Amber? What's an FMI? Or did you mean BMI? And no, Tommy's daughter is not a normal BMI. Dimorphic is a fictional species. Lee's with me here. That's funny. Brussels sprouts are delicious, sinful Puritan. Apparently we're going to talk about food now. Oh yeah, beets are beetroots. Yeah, I mean, a DEXA scan, if you can get him, is probably the best. You really can't argue with it, from what I understand, because it will literally tell you what percentage of things you are. So, wait, did we get a definition? Oh, well, here's the thing, Quirky. Yeah, we got about a half hour. Mr. Snowflake's got a premiere at 6 p.m. So I don't know when you had your live schedule, but just FYI. Yes, Tommy has a daughter. Oh, thank you, Taco Talia. Yeah, everybody seems to be really chatty, and I don't hate it. I like it a lot, actually. Beets and beetroots are the same. The beet is the root. I mean, you can eat the leaves. They also taste like dirt. But yeah, we're talking about the beetroot itself. I have been told that golden beets taste better than red beets. Probably because they're not quite as... don't have as much of whatever it is that makes beets red. So... yeah, man. No! You still cannot eat my cold cheeseburger. It is still not up for grabs. It will never be up for grabs. They need to make cheeseburger-flavored cat food. That's the thing they're missing out on. I thought Stevie was leaving. Aw, you're gonna rest your head on my arm forlornly. Look at him. Look at this cat. This is 100% I'm not touching you. Wait, who gifted what? Oh, thank you, Taco Talia. That's awesome. All right, so we got Diary of Recovering Fatty, Hillary, Catnip, Clementine. That's a good name. Stevie, Tiny Walnut. Hello, Tiny Walnut. Booker K, Candy, Quirky. No. CG, Astronaut Cat again. Welcome to the interns. Mwahaha. What have I got against dirt? Nothing. I just, you know. No. No. You can lick my fingers all you want, but no. If you're hungry, go eat your own food. Well, yeah, I've got a, not this Tuesday, but a week from tomorrow, we're going to do another members live, so. Mother, why? Jeez. I know, it's like a meme, and I didn't mean for it to be. Yes, welcome to the interns, Tiny Walnut. Your homework is due in a week. Aw, thank you, Quirky. Seriously, though, guys, if you guys don't feel like you have to become members or anything. I mean, I appreciate my members, I really do, but I don't want people to feel like, you know, they have to. Oh, cats can sleep for like 16 hours. All right, let's see. We're at 5:32. Dude, seriously, I'm gonna make you get down if you don't stop. He's gonna like choke himself out on my arm just so he can sniff my cheeseburger. No. You can't touch it either. You know what? We're gonna do this. Oh, look. And now it is no longer over there. Now you're just smelling the ghost of the cheeseburger. Yeah, he's a ragdoll Maine Coon mix, so but the ragdoll is most prominent. We got lucky. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a very good boy. Now, either lay down or get down. That's a good boy. All right. Your cat begging for roasted carrots. I had a cat that would beg every time I would eat an orange. He would come over, and cats don't like citrus. So he would come over every time I was eating an orange and stick his nose in it and then go. It's like, you know what it is, dude. He's like a bag full of water. Like, he's just dead weight when you hold him. Yeah, if you guys, I think there's like a thing you have to turn on if you want to get a chance at, like, when people gift memberships, it just randomly picks people. But I think you have to have something turned on that's like accept gift memberships. So, all right, let's. We only got we got about 15-ish minutes. Yeah, something like that.
But much worse stuff than Amber, not that it's a competition, much worse stuff, and everything's relative, but much worse stuff than Amber, and haven't grown up to be awful. So it isn't an excuse to be a terrible.
Oh, okay. I saw somebody else mention the Discord. Comment Sense gave me the link, and apparently the one that's in the Discord is now dead, so I'll have to get a new Discord link to share with you guys. Yes, like a sack of cooked spaghetti noodles with the water still intact. You moved yours because of the Snowflake premiere? Yeah. We all see you being adorable.
Adult. I know that's not what you're saying, but yeah, I'm bang on. But she, as an adult, and she won't help herself. She isn't equipped to do it on her own, and for whatever reason, won't get professional help. Just because it's effort. I think her main problem is she's just gone through like being lazy. I think that's it. I think she's just too lazy to do anything. none of the mental disorders that she's made up or been diagnosed with. Her main problem is laziness. Now her main problem is feed a girlfriend. Yeah, God, feed a girlfriend, that's nuts, man. I agree that she seems to have given up. Yes, she's gaining weight again. Is she gaining weight again? Well, I'm not sure. And she's found someone who will love her as she is, and sit back and watch her
Hello, Janet's Pitbull.
binge till she is no more. Oh, that's a phrase. Binge till she's no more. Good title for the video I'm doing. Actually, I might pitch that. Then Slobby will move on to the next one. She's already proven that she will move on to the next one. My partner, who I loved more than anything, like she said at the funeral, died. And then a month later, this isn't quite how it worked out. I'm going to blow the whole thing right up. But if we're going off face value of what's been reported.
God damn it, blow the... Quit burying the lead! Give me your timeline!
That a month later, she's in other people's DMs. And then 2 months after the death, she's in Amber's DMs. Even that is... What's the matter with you? There's something seriously... I thought when I saw her, I thought... She looks... I thought there's something up. Anyway. A little pause there. We're back.
Yay.
I do find it fascinating, though. I find it really interesting, all this stuff. Because I've kind of been dipping out of...
Ooh, bacon's fried up with a little bit... Or, sorry, Brussels sprouts fried up with a little bit of bacon, and then you throw on, after you've cooked it, you just throw on like a handful of pomegranate pips and a little bit of crumbled either blue cheese, feta cheese, or goat cheese. Pick one. Wow, delicious.
the Amberverse for a while because it's just been boring and I don't want to just make videos for the sake of it if I don't find it interesting. But this I find, if it's new, I find it interesting. It's brand new. Amber needs to run like hell. The fact that Tommy... Did I do a clap when I came back? Amber needs to run like hell. The fact that Tommy moved on within a month or so of the ex-death is insane. If that's what happened, yeah. 15 years later, I'm still not over losing my ex. Took years to date. Took 10 years to be able to fully heal. Whoa. And love again, and it still hurts. I can't imagine. Yeah, when I think of people who I've loved who have died, moving on, like Tommy has, just seems insane. I know everybody grieves differently and moves on at different times, but it's nah, something not right. Something not right. I think Alexis set Tommy up with Amber. She definitely did. Get to the video soon. She definitely did.
All right. I'm tired of this. Is he talking about he's going to get to it in his premiere, or is he going to talk about it here? I'm tired of him burying the lead. I want to know what he knows. Because if it's just the same stuff off the farms, I've already read that. And I don't know if it's necessarily like 100% confirming. It's definitely got you thinking, though. I guess I'll never know unless I watch the whole thing. Oh, yeah. Do like a German style potato salad thing with it? Yeah. Just sniff testing for poison. It's funny.
She did, yes, she did. In the TikTok introducing Tommy, Alexis commented that she took the pictures. Alexis and Tommy are friends, and they've been friends for a while. So not only was Tommy
I'm glad that's a problem that not just I have.
visiting Amber, Alexis was as well. And both Tommy and Alexis live in WI, Wisconsin? I don't know.
I'm sure he has a compelling timeline. I need him to get to it so I can see it. Why is cat nose cheese colored? My cat's nose is pink.
Are Tommy and Alexis friends? Yes. Did Alexis buddy up with Amber knowing that Tommy's 1,000-pound girlfriend would die? Yes.
What? I just can't imagine moving on so quickly from somebody who passed away. But that's why I think maybe they were like, why I think Tommy was maybe talking to two people at the same time, like I think her name's Colleen and Amber at the same time, because like it's in the premiere tonight that's coming out at 6. I mean, I'll watch it, but I won't be able to react to it. A, I'm not going to stay online that long, and B, I don't want to snipe. I might react to it later, but I'm not going to react to it in real time. Um, People say a lot of things that are nice at funerals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, they were together 15 months, and Colleen was in a nursing home a great part of the time. Where they really, yeah, because that's the thing. They didn't live together. Tommy had to travel to go see Colleen. Excuse me. But we do know that, you know, Tommy showed up for Colleen's birthday because Colleen wrote about it. And we know that Tommy was there. Well, Tommy was at least involved during Colleen's health downturn because there were, again, posts about it. So, I don't know. 15 months is time, but it's not like a shit ton of time, I guess. I don't know. I've never had a partner pass away on me. So there's that. I mean, at this point, it would be like 15 years. So I figure I would probably not date again, probably, honestly. It's just not worth my time. You're just like, you're with your partner and you're like, I love you. And if something were to happen to you, I probably wouldn't move on. Because it's just, why? Why start over? They gotta train a whole new person and all that stuff. And my pop-up appears within the chat, and when you see it, say yes to it. What are we doing? Oh yeah, he knew where I set that plate. He was trying to figure out how he could get across my desk to it without having to actually cross my line of sight. That's why he got down. He got down so he could come around to the other side. Okay. I'm going to pin this. No, I'm not. Why won't it let me pin anything? Why does it have me signed in as a subscriber? What have I done to myself? I've done something. No, because I've still got this. I don't know what I've done. I've done something, as usual. But anyway, Common Sense just shared a link for the Discord. So go ahead and grab it if you guys haven't. And come on over to the Discord. There's a lot going on over here. It's not just Amberland and Amberverse stuff. So... Ah, man, I'm sorry, Lori. Oh, Jezbelly, that sounds good. Yoda. Squid Rat, is it possible Tommy stuck around because she knew Colleen was going to pass and she didn't want to leave her alone? I mean, maybe. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't realize it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know what I've done. Why I'm not logged in properly, but I'm not. So, I'll check it later and see what I effed up. I mean, 15 months is like, what, a year? A year and a quarter? I mean... And, guys, it's not like Colleen wasn't already massive to begin with. Like, she was a big girl. And she was big when she and Willow started dating. Willow also is Tommy. And Colleen said many times that she and Willow were working on her weight loss. So I'm sure Tommy wasn't like working too hard. They met on a feeder website. So there's that, but Tommy was not sat with the family and was placed third row. Center versus aisle, not close to the family at all. That's interesting. Again, I didn't watch the funeral video. I've been to enough of those in my life. I would not say no to haunting those who forgot me. I don't know if she was forgotten. He just moved on. Someone in the Discord identified in the video with the dark hair standing to the left was reality TV star Ruby Gettner of the Style Network. Ruby show and also part of Dr. Oz. Yeah, she was Colleen was on Dr. Oz like twice or something like that. Dude, that picture is just unfucking real. I'm sorry. It's kind of like when Amber and Jade first started dating, Feline just first started dating, and Amber was trying to like Amber was like trying to prove to everybody that Feline wasn't fetishizing her and wasn't into big girls, and she's like, yeah, she even likes it when I sit in her lap, and it's just like, okay. That's totally a thing, by the way, Amber. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a thing, but it is also a thing. And it's just like the more Amber tried to defend that Feline wasn't there for the kink of it all, the more it was like, okay. But that's totally what's happening, though. Yeah, squashing, that's what I was thinking of. I wasn't positive it was called that, so. Having a couple's Phoebe account is more cringe than so is Phoebe more than just a dating site? Is it more like a Facebook site for a specific group? Um, Maui. Yeah, so if you've got a couple's account, does that mean you're a couple who's looking, or you're just doing your love story thing? Smacking people's asses is fine. I smack my partner's ass too. Bye, Molly. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, I know people keep saying that, Hellfire, but I don't know. Has she dated other, or is Colleen the first? And I know, Spanx, Beluga said that she came after her, or tried to hit on her. So, but that didn't go anywhere. That wasn't successful. So. Oh, it's a social media site, not a dating site. You know, when I looked it up, though, it said it was a dating site. My search results are going to be so fucked up. All right, I'm an idiot. Social network for feeders, feedies, fat admirers, and I don't care about the rest of it. What is BHM? Why do I need to know any of this? An FBI agent. Thank you, Wiktionary. Well, then also you have, like, Phoebe, the name Phoebe. All the Brits are going to bed. Yes, go to bed. All of you. Off to bed with you. They could have been... Well, I mean, if it's more of a social network site, that kind of makes sense why they would have a couple's site over, like, an individual's thing. Big handsome men? Is that big hairy men? Oh. You know. Me? No, I'm not signed in. Hell no. Oh, God, no. I have a lot of weird random accounts out there for things that I'm like, that sounds weird. What's going on there? I'm not doing that one. This still won't let me. Common Sense shared the link again to the Discord. Join the Discord. He wasn't on the gay side of it. Okay. FBI Frank. Oh, sorry, am I signed into Discord? Yes, I am signed into Discord, sorry. I'm an idiot. It's okay. I live here. I think it's Big Hairy Bin. I mean, you can't help that, right? Some people like their guys hairy. It's fine. Yeah, if Alexis is friends with, I mean, if it does turn out for realsies that Alexis is actually connected to Tommy, like that's interesting. Oh, that's sweet, Lori. Yeah, I'm not. Hairy men need loving too, you know. Dad bod doesn't necessarily mean you're hairy, as I understand it. Look, I only know shit from the internet, okay? When the children change the definition of words, I don't know. If I can't do a fishtail braid with your nose hairs, we won't work. Well, at least you know what you want, Brioche. Ouch, ouch. I'm gonna quit asking what some of these things are. People gonna... And I'm going to quit asking because y'all will answer me. Yeah, that's kind of how funerals go in my family too, common sense. Dude, if I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and by the way, that movie is absolutely fabulous. It's also way too fucking long. You will need to go to the bathroom, but oh my god. And Hugh, whatever the hell his last name is. Uh-huh. Don't knock that over. We almost lost a lamp. Stop that. No. Ragnar. Jerk face. How long was Amber's longest relationship? I think it was Crystal. I think they were together for like 6 years. Don't quote me. Do not quote me. Hugh Jackman. There we go. Hugh Jackman. If you don't like the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, there is something wrong with you. There's just something wrong with you. I'm sorry. The movie is just funny. It's funny, but it's still got a really good story, and it's not like Deadpool and Wolverine. It's literally Deadpool and a Wolverine story. Like it's good. It's very good. Oh, I'm sorry, Diary. Big Honkenman. Rum not run. Alright, alright, alright. Ziggy, stop. Excuse me. What? I know the alarm went off. Thank you. I know. Thank you for notifying me. I have not only been notified by the Alexa unit, but also by my cat that it is time. Yeah, don't spoil the movie at all. Do not spoil the movie in any way, shape, or form. You can say it's funny, you can say you loved it, but do not say anything about the movie. It, like, literally just started, so. 6 months from now, you can talk about it all you want. Dude, chill. All right, I gotta go. My cat's having a conniption fit over here. I don't know why. And Mr. Snowflake's thing's gonna start in 5 minutes. So for those of you who are going to go watch, go get your place reserved now. And for those of you that are going to go to bed, I will see everybody in the next one. I guess put a cheeseburger in the comments section if you've made it this far. Dude, come here. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. I shouldn't have done that. Say goodbye. And now he's mad at me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I pinched his neck. He pinched his little baby neck. He still can't eat my cheeseburger. No, Lee. No made-up spoilers either. People will believe they're real. All right. Anyway, bye for real, guys.